Hey PNG, Douglas from the PNG Recruiter here. So yeah, as promised, we are doing this video in regards to Starlink. The announcement that Starlink is now allowed to operate here in PNG, Papua New Guinea, which is welcome news to us here at the PNG Recruiter Limited. And I'm sure everybody else is excited about the news, and also small businesses and other businesses here in PNG are looking forward to taking advantage of the benefits Starlink will offer. From our own understanding, I think Starlink is a satellite-based internet service providing device or service provider. Please correct me. I'm only speaking from the top of my head, but yeah, unlike other forms of internet service provisions, I think Starlink uses satellites to transfer internet signals to remote locations, hard to reach areas, and provides that same level of internet connectivity that one would have in a urban area, but now we can access the same in remote rural areas. And we know that in PNG, Papua New Guinea, we always have internet or issues because of the terrain, rugged terrain, and some places are hard to reach, very remote, and especially rural areas. So with this sort of service included in amongst all the other existing service providers, internet service providers here in the country, it's gonna change the way we utilize internet in our country forever. Yeah, so great news indeed. And yeah, the video we are doing now is specifically going to talk about the benefits that will we will experience here in our company here at the PNG Recruiter. So I just made a list with my exercise book and my biro and a bit of research, and just off the top I'm going into detail here, so please bear with me. But yeah, firstly, one of the main reasons Starlink will be so beneficial for the PNG Recruiter Limited is that it will increase accessibility of our content and services into rural, remote areas of Papua New Guinea. So stuff like these videos that you are watching, mostly it's people, you audiences in the urban areas that have access to good internet and mobile services, and you are able to buy data and stream and play this video wherever you are, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, Facebook. You will have that luxury, whereas our brothers and sisters out in the rural remote areas and hard through. So with the assistance of service providers like Starlink, it changes the whole game. Now people with Starlink in remote rural areas will now have access to the same internet speeds that us people in the urban areas have. So it just allows us to get our products, such as the job search essentials for Papua New Guineans online course or the YouTube course on our YouTube channel. People and students, for example, and job seekers in rural remote areas can now access this vital information, customized and tailored to our people's needs, which is like access to understanding how to get jobs effectively should our friends and family in the remote rural areas want to come to the urban areas and look for jobs. Obasawe finish law working, because now they can access this information lawless. So honestly, it will give us opportunity to get our content into remote rural areas, and it just breaks the whole, you know, um, rugged terrain disadvantages and all that. No more now. Suppose you got one plus Starlink device now, you step inside one remote rural area, you can watch this video, or you can watch our job search essentials for Papua New Guineans YouTube course. Buy one data now, you start streaming now, and start learning and educating yourself how to win in the world of job seeking. Time you come to city, buy no need lo stop lo city or say LA or must be na buy no save how lo piney walk. Now buy piney walk. This is our chance now, PNG. So we are super excited that, you know, our educational content for job seekers and students can now be uh, accessed by our brothers and sisters now in the rural remote areas of our country, PNG. So miklo hama mastro lo disla. Yeah, so huge game changer. And you know, some of those communities, they are close to mining oil and gas projects, you know, where, you know, big plus something, and those projects need to give back to the landowner communities. So this law, community relations departments, emba gupla opportunity blow all to offer Starlink internet services in those remote rural areas where um, those projects are occurring, like, you know, out in places like Octedi, out in the Fly River Western Province areas, or in Pogera or Hidden Valley, around those areas. You know, I work in Hidden Valley, and, you know, sometimes you'll have good internet coverage, sometimes you won't. So, you know, if mining oil and gas companies offer this through the, you know, community relations, community affairs departments, to give them access to Starlink internet services for the schools that are affected by the resource projects and technical colleges, you know, and by increasing education, you know, competency levels, you know, some probably it will improve it. I should say it will improve it drastically. So these are huge developments, and, you know, it will affect education, improve it, and, you know, our content is educational. And by giving opportunity for our brothers and sisters, our families out in the rural, remote areas, you know, access to this, and, you know, places that have resource projects, you know, and definitely catered for into community relations and affairs departments and teams there, and walk blow or go inside or resource affected communities and offer, you know, good services for those affected by resource projects. And Starlink will be a key one. You know, improving education access and levels in remote areas such as those ones, and by increasing Mogeta. So yeah, that will be the first one for us. Increase accessibility of our content, educational content in rural remote areas in PNG. So that's a big one for us. And secondly will be the price of data plans, not only for you know, Starlink, but, you know, because of this, prices for data plans for the existing ISPs here in PNG, like, you know, just from the top of my head, Digicel, Telecom, Vodafone, all these other existing internet service providers, ISPs, I think price drop back come up. Prices will drop drastically. This is to make sure that, I think, you know, competition. This is one of the advantages of competition, and we've seen it with the introduction of Digicel in the market, where time will become, you know, prices before the entry into the market, prices for mobile phone services and internet services were very expensive. time Digicel come in and they made mobile phone and internet accessibility so affordable, you know, existing players like telecom, internet and phone mobile plan services prices just drop to stay relevant and to survive the new change that happened when Digicel entered the market. So I think the same will happen. In order for the existing service providers, internet service providers to compete and survive the entry of Starlink in the PNG ISP market, over need blow dropping prices, blow data blow go down. So for us, that will come to one of the reasons later on, which is like Starlink, even though they will probably most likely enter the market, prices flow device no them by expensive, it might be expensive. So to for the existing ISPs to stay relevant and survive the Starlink onslaught, they will have to stay competitive by dropping the prices for the existing data plans. So they'll have to get creative with the marketing and all this. So yeah, if you are using one of the existing internet service providers like we mentioned earlier, I think prices blow but drop, and we will still be able to use the existing service providers like Digicel, Telecom, Vodafone, but prices will be more affordable to make sure that their market share or their number of consumers or customer base doesn't drop or increase to stay competitive against Starlink. So don't throw away your SIM cards yet. Hold on to them because there might be a massive price drop, and you're gonna see a lot of competition in the market from the existing internet service providers. So just watch out in the future. But Bamipla looking sampla gupla changes lo internet service providers lo PNG currently. So that's the second one for us. And yeah, for us we're using one of the ISPs at the moment, and even though it's quite expensive, it allows us to create videos like this and put out content on an ongoing basis, consistent basis I should say. But then price and expensive really, but in order for us to stay in business, we have to afford it, because we have to run a business efficiently, and that's the only way. We have to afford it. It's a must. The cost for internet, a good internet service. So for us, it will give like good options for us to access internet, whether it's through the existing service providers or through Starlink, and give kind option now Lomipla using, and whichever suits our business. And Bampa scaling more data plans now, we'll see the existing or the new services that will come through thanks to Starlink. Okay, so we move on to the third reason why Starlink would be beneficial for the PNG Recruiter Limited is I guess it will assist with increasing the productivity of content here at the PNG Recruiter. So that would be like assisting us with speeding up the process of utilizing online tools to create content for our social media platforms. So I guess there won't be any issues with internet accessibility anywhere in the country now. We can access it on our mobile phone with the existing ISP. So if we go into remote areas, rural areas, we can still maintain that same level of productivity in those areas as well. So, regardless of wherever we are in the country, if we were to have Starlink as part of the business, I guess there won't be any slowing down of production of content for social media, whether it's putting this video out on YouTube or on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or wherever. We will still be very productive wherever we are in PNG now, thanks to Starlink. Yeah, so, and also in terms of productivity for us, with us utilizing AI, all of our processes here, as you can see, AI driven recruitment for PNG, regardless of where your business is, whether in a rural remote area or even if you're in the sea or what, we can get the recruitment done for you now. There won't be any stopping us anymore should we bring on Starlink to assist with our services here. In terms of AI, we can speed the shortlisting process, or come up with generate reports against criteria for whatever recruitment drive it is. We will still be able to maintain that same level of productivity that we have in the city out in the remote rural areas now. So if you are like a business like a mining oil and gas company, landowner company out in the rural area with issues with internet connectivity, if we get Starlink on board with us, but you don't need to worry about this kind something anymore. We will have Starlink, and we will be able to get you those results ASAP, regardless. So yeah, I guess for the content, for the social media platforms here at the PNG Recruiter, and also using AI with our recruitment and HR processes, I think the sky is the limit. There's no more limitations if we were to use Starlink. In terms of having that good level of internet connectivity wherever in the country, and being productive at the same time, regardless anywhere in the country, and whether it's in the urban area or rural area, we will still be able to give you the best service regardless of the location now. So I guess increased productivity and integration of AI into our business, and it will rub off on our clients in the long run. And job seekers as well. Suppose you start on the rural area, now you finding work, or you just recently graduated from a school out in the remote rural areas, and you want us to format your CV or write you a cover letter on your behalf, or show you how to. I can talk to you there in the village, or if you're out in the ocean, and I can get you there and have a good decent conversation with you, a productive one, and get you all the finer points on how to job search effectively. So regardless whether you're a job seeker or a small business SME or big corporate, wherever I am, and wherever you are, I can still get you that level of productivity that makes us well known amongst our clients. So Starlink will definitely assist with that. Yeah. So that's on the third point. And I think yeah, overall I think it will for everybody, regardless of the PNG Recruiter Limited, I think it will increase the competition obviously in the country, and allow for the existing customers had to experience, affordable internet plans now. It's already affordable. Maybe it's a bit pricey, but I guess there'll be some positive changes with the existing prices. No gonna come down, Lilik, be more affordable, and it will help everybody else, stay online more due to the affordability of data plans now. So yeah, overall that will be one benefit, and with this, it's what we call a disruptive technology. Just like digital coming in, it disrupted the market, the internet service provider market, and telecommunications overall. I think we are seeing a similar situation now with Starlink now allowed to obtain a license to operate here in PNG. So it's a good positive thing to experience for all consumers, internet consumers here in PNG. And if you have a business, there's only from here and upwards in terms of benefits. So yeah, disruptive technology forces innovation to occur, and with that, yeah, I think there'll be new businesses starting up. Like individuals will now be competing against multinational corporations for contracts, government contracts, or service provisions here. I guess with a thing called AI, it's allowing businesses like ours now to do what big companies with more than 15 employees or 10 employees used to do. Now everything is automated here at the PNG Recruiter, and I think we're going to see more businesses like us arise in the future, thanks to not only introduction of and integration of AI into business processes, but also I think businesses will now automate processes that used to take like a whole team to manage. Now one man told about walking this process, and that will happen for most processes, which will allow one individual to manage an entire organization on their own using AI. And with technology like Starlink, it will help with achieving that sort of thing. So individuals competing with big multinational companies is probably the next thing that will happen, and I think we are a fair example of that at the PNG Recruiter. Yeah, so that's one thing to look for in the future. And then lastly for us, I guess for job seekers now, to be honest, there's no more excuses for not knowing how to find a job effectively. Our online course on YouTube is there, 8 modules with everything you need to know, 8 videos where you can watch anytime you got data. You just watch him line you yet how to work him CV good, formatting good, how to write a cover letter good, how to ace him interview blowing good, how to find him work online good, job seek good, how to if you can't do it on your own, then we can do it for you too. How can you not find a job with this sort of tools and videos online anymore? It's so easy. All you need to do is put the time and effort into getting the data, playing this video, and learning how to win in the world of job seeking. We have an entire YouTube online course that's on our YouTube channel now. You can access it and learn how to do job seeking effectively here in Papua New Guinea. I got 10 years experience in the industry. You can learn it now from the tip of your finger now. No more going into a classroom or paying recruitment agencies or waiting for whoever to teach you how to find it. You can just put your phone on now and put your data in and start learning now, educating yourself. Simple as that. And with Starlink now, you start to place. And no more excuse now. You can access it. No more talk. Even now too, on TikTok, somebody commented and asked, "What is Starlink?" So you see, this like kind or question number 10, there won't be any need to ask those questions now. Only progress will occur. Only progress should occur now. No more this like back and forth now. So, with this sort of power or technology, disruptive technology on our side now, I mean, there's only reasons to progress, and there shouldn't be more reasons to digress or for negativity to occur. So the power is in our hands now, literally in the palm of our hands with a mobile phone. What are you gonna do with it? And if you want to know more, just watch our job search essentials for Papua New Guineans online course, YouTube course, 8 videos there on how to win in the world of job seeking, whether it's putting your LinkedIn profile properly, how to ace your interviews, how to answer a job interview phone call, and what documents you need. I'm gonna stop inside of this live video. And with tools like Starlink now, all technical colleges, remote rural areas, or schools, primary schools, high schools out in those remote rural areas now will have the opportunity to access this information. And even better, if your educational institution is close to mining, oil and gas project, resource project here in the country, all you need to do is tell the community affairs team will also come visit you. Mipla like Starlink. Sanapi Starlink lo high school lo mipla, technical school lo mipla, TVET lo mipla. Mipla like Simsave for Baputin. Just a little tip to you if you're watching from a resource affected area out in a rural area. So yeah, those are the benefits for us. And I guess some of the disadvantages for Starlink, yeah, I'll just briefly touch on. It might be the data plans to access the satellite internet, and the device itself might be expensive, and also there'll be some issues like it needing to be to require lack of cloud coverage in the sky, and rain downfall in those in rural areas here in PNG. It might affect the speed of the internet, but then these are minor things. We are already experiencing it as we speak. So still to have that advantage of accessing fast internet in the rural areas, yeah, like never before, I'm still alright there. So I guess it's a win overall. It's a win for PNG, Papua New Guinea, and for us small businesses too. So we're looking forward to purchasing a Starlink device, and staying on top of content production and integrating AI into our HR recruitment processes, helping businesses wherever they are in PNG, whether you start a bus or you start a city, you start a water island, people can still give same level of productivity and results, high level optimum results come to business plan. You suppose you plan engaging you plan and make like a Starlink integrated, and for your business too. Yeah, so the sky is the limit now overall for PNG, and yeah, we're looking forward to hopefully integrating Starlink's advantages into our business, and we'll be sure to let you guys know when we do purchase a device. Right now, we just wanted to discuss on that. Super excited. Um, thank you to everybody who were involved in allowing for Starlink to make an entry, possible entry into the market. And yeah, it's a win, huge win for Papua New Guinea overall. So thanks guys. Suppose you are liking further information, do hit us up in our DMs. We're happy to contact you and respond to your query and assist with whatever it is, whether you're a business, big corporate, or a job seeker looking to learn on how to win in the world of job seeking, or you need us to assist you with doing your cover letter, formatting your CV, reviewing and advising on how to do your LinkedIn profile well, we can do that. So message us and let's help you access top talent all over the country if you're a business, and also if you're a job seeker, contacting me plan na aligning you and help you how to win the world of job seeking inside of Papua New Guinea. And that's all. Thank you for watch. Welcome, walk. Peace.